All right, y'all. It is your host, Coach Cab, and we are back at it again with the 45th Spot podcast. I have a special guest here with me, Imani Cain, and we're just gonna have a little chit chat, and let's dive into it.
Okay.
So let's tell the people who you are, what you do, and what's your events.
Okay. So hi guys, my name is Imani. I'm 17. I'm a thrower. I do discus and hammer, and that's pretty much it.
You said discus and hammer?
Yeah.
And shots?
No, I don't do shots.
Okay.
Shot does me, actually.
LOL. So Imani is a former athlete at Bloomfield High School. So that's how come I know her. Please tell us where you'll be going in the fall.
Okay. Disclaimer, guys. I graduated 3 weeks ago, so I'm not former. It's former, but it's not former.
Oh my gosh.
That, it's like she graduated like 7 years ago. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Sorry. So I'm committed to Central Connecticut State University. That's where I'm going.
Okay. What are you gonna major in?
Marketing, and I'm minoring in economics.
Okay. Awesome. What made you want to go into that major?
I really wanted to do like finance at first, cause I grew up not the wealthiest. So I was like, okay, this is the major. I feel like I can get something done and make a living for myself. But then I transferred into the marketing side because I like to advertise. I like to connect with people, even though I'm considered like shy. So I thought that would be a good little fit. And economics was just like the brains behind the marketing, just to see where it could go in a couple years. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good. All right. So you thought about that, and yeah, that's good, because I know some athletes like to pick majors that they just, oh yeah, it's the easiest. No, do not pick the easiest major.
It's not gonna work.
Please learn and go into something that you are interested in, because you will make a career out of it.
Yep.
Anywho, let's go into the next questions. You already mentioned that you are a track and field athlete.
I am.
Out of the 3 events, which one is your favorite or your favorites?
Hammer's the best.
Okay.
Hands down.
Why?
Because that's the one event you don't have to constantly fight with it. Like, it's gonna beat you up, but it's not gonna like tear you down and rip your soul out like shot or disc.
Okay.
It'll just make you feel, okay, well, you're being kind of butt right now, but in 3 weeks or even 3 days, you can be
You'll
doing
be
like
good.
Olympics type. So
All right.
I mean, it just depends.
Okay. So, what is your story behind being an athlete? What made you want to become an athlete?
Growing up, I always wanted to do sports. I was always in sports. I played soccer up until my senior year in high school. I played basketball for a while. I did softball for a few years. I started track because I saw my friends do it. Like, I didn't think I was going to make anything out of it. It was something to do after school. Since it was COVID, so we couldn't really do much anyway. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it. My friends are doing it.
So why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to the friends. That's a very common answer when I asked that, because when I had an interview with Anasia, everyone go check that podcast, that video out. But she also mentioned that she started being an athlete because her friends are doing it also.
Yeah.
So shout out to the friends as always. So in preparation to you competing, what is your routine like? How do you get yourself in the mindset to compete?
Really, I base it off of my practice the week before. So from Monday to Friday, if it was rocky towards the end, I'd be like, okay, you got to come into this more like mentally instead of like physically. If it was a good practice, I'd come into it physically because I know I can do it, because the mental piece is already there because I had a good practice over the past few days. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. But even if you had a good practice, everything feels good, you still got to come into it thinking the chip on your shoulder. You got to be like, damn, I'm not looking like I'm going to win, but I'm trying my best to win, give my all no matter what. So it just depends on how the week before goes and how I'm feeling mentally. Okay. So you should always have a good mindset, guys.
What's been your most memorable race or performance so far in your high school career?
Okay. I would say the old Grady's, I'm not going to lie, my freshman year.
Okay, that's a long time.
It was a long time ago. I didn't even compete. That's the thing.
Okay.
I was an alternate for the discus and the shot. So I just came ready to just have a good time. But that was the most fun I've had in years. Like, all my teammates were good. We all loved being around each other, constant jokes, memories. Every single time we go to O'Grady's, I think of, man, freshman year was so good. Like, what happened? Well, not what happened, but like,
you know, it gets more real as the years go on.
Yeah.
So your freshman year, how were you mentally? Like, what would you tell freshmen that are looking or going to be listening and looking at this video? What would you tell them, especially their freshman year?
Enjoy it. I'm not going to lie, because it's going to get real after. You're going to be expected to score some points, expected to deliver at big meets. Like, enjoy it while you can. Still work hard, be in it, but enjoy it for the most part, because you don't really have much, like, responsibilities team-wise. You're just trying to learn and improve day by day. But I would definitely say enjoy it, because after that year, it's going to get harder.
Okay.
For sure.
So how has track and field, shaped your mindset both on and off the field?
I would say on the field, it taught me how I had to be resilient. Like, I can't just be like, damn, I'm gonna lose. Oh, sorry, I just cussed.
It is okay. Keep it going. That's going in the video.
Okay. Yeah, I was like,
oh man,
dang, I had to really like lock in. I can't just be down on myself. I can't just expect, you know what I'm saying, someone else to come and save me. Like, it's just me in the circle. So if I do bad, it doesn't affect anybody else unless it's like a state meet or a conference meet. Other than that, for the most part, you're on your own. So if you do bad, it's on you. You have no one else to blame. You're gonna be there on the spot, expected to deliver every single time. But I would say off the field, outside the circle, I would say, like, trying to toughen up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, not everything is that big of a deal. Like, it's okay if you got that bad grade. It's okay if you know what I'm saying, didn't go to that party or didn't go to that school event. Like, it's fine. Like, there are gonna be other opportunities, and it's not the end of the world. You're always gonna have an opportunity to have fun or showcase your social skills somewhere else. It doesn't necessarily have to be easy every single time. There's gonna be multiple times you're gonna be like, dang, man, I really wish I did better, but it's fine. Life goes on. Life's too short to be dwelling about what you did 5 years ago or 3 days ago or what you did on a Spanish test that will have nothing to do with you in the next year. So it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. So take life a little.
Yeah, take life a little less serious. Take it serious, but not like heart attacks.
Where it's stressful. Okay.
Yeah.
So on a lighter note, if you could compete in any Olympic event, even outside of your own, what would it be?
Pole vault.
Why?
Because, like, propelling myself off a bendy stick 15 feet in the air.
That's crazy though.
Like, just imagine, like,
I think you have to be a little crazy to do pole vault.
Like, just propelling myself, like, straight force. Like, imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine me being Mondo Duplantis.
Oh my god!
Like, just imagine.
Here she go.
Just imagine me. Like, that's crazy. I feel like it takes skill to do that.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to all the pole vaulters. So who's an athlete, track star or not, that you really look up to? And how, if you do have one, how has their mindset helped you?
An athlete that I look up to?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I have one.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It might come off as bad, but I don't feel like there's anyone that really, like, inspired me, like, and oh my goodness, like, that's like my goal. Like, never. Like, I've never had that experience. I've never met anyone. I've never really seen.
Wait, you haven't met anyone?
Okay.
Cough.
Like.
Cough. Oh man. Anywho, it's okay.
Coach Cav is the greatest coach of all time. Like, don't let her sarcasm. She's great.
LOL.
But
I respect your answer. Yeah.
In my, like, respective event, I don't think there's anyone that even comes close to, like, my type of situation. I don't think there's anyone who's, you know what I'm saying, the same height as the Hammer, like, the same, you know what I'm saying, same skin color, same fight, same. Everyone else in this field is, like, there's, like, a build where they already have, or they already have a certain mindset that they have, or they were great from when they started. Like, I don't think I found that person who has, you know, mirrored my experiences yet to say, okay, I look up to you. Like I look up to like coaches for sure.
Okay.
But not.
But that's someone outside of track though. That's fine too.
Yeah, but I don't feel like.
Okay.
I would say.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Wait, no, not like that. Wait.
No, that's fine. You don't have a track athlete that you look up to,
but I have coaches.
But you have coaches that you look up to.
That, yeah.
Okay. You don't have to give names, but how has their advice or anything that they have given you or imparted in you has helped shape your mindset?
She actually yelled at me a couple times.
Wait, I don't remember that.
What on the soccer field and in the weight room.
Oh yeah.
And at practice, she definitely yelled at me saying, "You need to believe in yourself."
That's real.
Yeah,
okay.
No, she's right. But I was not hearing it. I was not having it. I was thinking, bro, I literally suck. Like, I am qualified for states as a senior in one of my events.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad. Like,
what I will say though, Imani, especially with going into becoming a collegiate athlete, and the biggest hurdle, not only for you but also to upcoming collegiate athletes, is when you get to college, you got to want it for yourself.
Yeah.
And what I will say is that you already want it. You have to start believing that you got it. And just because you are built different, your mindset is different compared to other people. Like, okay, they're taller, they're stronger, they're this, they're that. Okay, but God has already given you what you have. You have to make do with what you got. What you have is what you need.
Yes.
Right? So, like, that's what I would say to you. Being like you're my athlete, former athlete. You always be my athlete, honestly. Okay. But you already have it mentally. You just have to switch to being like, I got this. Like, start believing it. If you're a words of affirmation, type of athlete, like, start writing it out, start believing it, start seeing it in the mirror. Like, you got it. And I can't wait to do a part 2, but also I can't wait to see what you're going to do as a collegiate athlete.
Yeah, me too.
Because everyone's rooting for you. Like, no matter what school you go to, your coaches that helped you get to being a collegiate athlete is always rooting for you. Yeah. So.
Thank you, coaches.
Shout out to all the coaches.
Indeed.
So what are your goals? So mind you, outdoor season is already done. I think I'm going to save that question. I don't know.
Outdoor season is done.
Outdoor season is done because the question that I guess I'll ask it is, what are your goals going into your freshman year on and off of track and field?
I'm trying to score some points in the conference meet.
Okay, man.
Whether it's 1 point,
2 points,
2 points, 3 points. I'm trying to score some points.
Okay.
For my conference meet. I'm not trying to qualify for NCAAs or nothing quite yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for maybe outdoor.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to just score some points for my team. Be a team player overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really improve.
Okay.
Try and get best rookie in the conference.
So best rookie of the conference,
score some
improvement,
points.
And score points.
Yep.
So we're going to come back to this after your freshman year. We'll be like, Imani, what did you do? Okay, this is already stamped on video and audio. Yeah. So what's already set out is what's gonna let's manifest it. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
All right, last question. This is big for everybody. So something to leave for the young athletes, everyone that's watching, everyone that's listening. What is some advice that you will give them that they can impart and go on and be great athletes?
Be yourself.
Why?
There's no point in changing who you are. It's who you are. Not everyone wants someone who's going to be like everyone else. You need to know how to stick out in the right way.
Okay.
There's no need to, change yourself to fit the mold that people around you have created. Trust me, I could tell you, I am not like any of my teammates. None of them. But I still find ways to connect with them and still get to know them on a personal level besides being teammates. Like, there's no reason to try and change yourself for people that you really won't ever see again after you graduate high school or college or leave that job. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. So I would just definitely say be yourself and stay in your own lane. Your path is not going to be like everyone of your teammates. Trust me, it won't. You're gonna have to work harder, practice more, want it more. You're gonna be challenged. Don't falter. Please don't falter. Be yourself and stay true to who you are, and make sure that you're trying to stick out, but not in a bad way, not for the wrong reasons. Okay, that's my advice for you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on the 45th Spot podcast. It was a pleasure to have you. Pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, guys, athletes, coaches, please send this to your athletes, your cousins, maybe not your aunts and uncles, but definitely your cousins, your brothers, your sisters who want to be a current or who is going to be a collegiate athlete, who are signed high school athletes, who are former athletes, all the athletes. Please get this around. Please like, please share. And thank you for watching. See you guys on the next one.